My name is Evelyne Bowa. I'm the team lead, the founder of Agape Women and Child Empowerment Foundation, and our focus majorly is to reduce teenage pregnancy, to access quality health services for expectant women, and also to champion for the health rights for women. So my role in this community is to ensure that we have reduced numbers of teen pregnancy by engaging the girls in different forums, but also the key actors who are being suspected to be perpetrators of teen pregnancy, the border. So we have access to maternal services, access to family planning commodities, because when COVID started, we had there's a challenge of women accessing health facilities, because the health facilities were basically COVID-19 centers whereby if someone went, they would fear being tested COVID, and then if they turn positive, they would be put in isolation. But then the worry was not about my family back at home. So what happens is during that period, most women were not going to access NC visits, postnatal and prenatal care visits. So, and then apart from that, we had women who are facing challenges on accessing family planning commodities because we had stock out. Yeah, and then also another challenge was women who are not giving birth in health facilities because of the curfew that was there. So what happened, we find women during the curfew hours, and you know, labor starts at night, and the 7 p.m. curfew was putting people in a fix, yeah? So I would say those are the main challenges that affected during COVID-19. We have peer pressure, that is one. We also have a challenge on access to sanitary products. We have poverty, and then we have the environment also contributes, because we find where we live, there are a number of contributors, and due to poverty, there's something that will push you or your family or your environment to do such kind of things. Yeah. Of course, SGBV during COVID was also affected. We had increase in gender violence, let me say that, because we find in most families, the male, the female, the children were affected at large. Because we find, you see, when source of income is interrupted, when your daily activities is interrupted, you find yourself in one area, let me say in the house for like so long. You get depressed, you don't have source of income, you need to feed your family. But then you find it's quite challenging because you don't have anywhere to run to. So you find contributors of stress escalated also SGBV, because there's no money, there's no jobs, people are losing opportunities. COVID came, people are not mentally prepared. So you find when this happened, and then families were not able to control. See, everyone was at home, so that is, you need to budget for 3 meals and there was no money. And then now being at home, abuse of alcohol. So many people are suffering mentally, but they are not speaking it out. So many people do not know that they are suffering mentally. So many issues come and people put them under. Like say, this is such a minor thing. So from this escalation of issues that is happening in people's lives. So you find when someone is not in a position to find someone to talk to discuss, to interact and share their challenges, it's quite a problem. And you find most people have a problem with confidentiality. They fear if I share my information, it's going to be out. If I do this, people look at, I don't have another option. So they see the option is committing suicide, which is a main problem. People do not have access to where they can access mental health services for free. People are not aware that when they have stress issues, they can consult 123. People don't know that it is a disease on its own. People think when I'm having headache, I'm just okay. That is just nothing. But when you find people are struggling in silence, there's a lot that is going to